Everybody, you might be wondering why I have a map of Mexico up. That's because I just want to show you where I'm at. Um, I'm not going to show you specifically where I'm at, but I actually live in Mexico on the Yucatan Peninsula here. Um, and the reason why I've been kind of out of pocket the last couple of days is I'm in a place that has terrible internet. It's horrible. Um, Hopefully, it doesn't take forever to upload this video. But I decided to take a little trip and took the family down. It's called this little tiny town called Eshkalek, and it's like 300 people. It's tiny, and yeah, a long ways away from everything. And anyway, yeah, I'm here for the week doing some fishing. So if you didn't know that about me, is I actually travel quite a bit. I'm pretty much a digital nomad, so yeah, it's hard to pin me down most times, and I've been doing the digital nomad life for about 5 years now. So yeah, just a little bit of information there for you. Anyway, today I want to talk about two quick daps. I've been out and about and also working on other stuff, but I just wanted to talk about a couple of the one specifically a DApp, and then another rebasing token that's a little bit different than others. I see some people have already mentioned LockPay in the group, and I just want to talk about it really quick. First, we're going to talk about Quantic. This is a crops farmer fork, and you're going to see the dashboard. It's going to look a lot like the crops farmer. And I said I don't want to do any of these unless they do something different, and these guys did, which is great. There's some things I don't like about this, but they did add something good. I wish they would have actually went the other way on some of these things, and let's talk about those things. First is the referral bonus. I think it's too high. I think 4 to 5% is actually decent, and good enough to have people incentivized to share. I think when you go up above 5% or so, it just provides too much to those that are sharing. Then it hurts the sustainability. And then the tax, obviously I hate owners' taxes that are this. It should be at least half that. So just some things that I don't like. One thing that I do like, and I'm not going to talk about the whole thing because it's just a crops farmer fork. But they added this automation, and this is what I really like, is you can actually tell it how often you want to compound. Like, you want to compound every 4 hours, it'll do that for you. Every 24 hours, you can do that too. So, also, they've had their own coin or token before, and if you are a holder of that token, you also get more rewards, and if you have that token, you also get more referral bonus too. But just complete transparency, I do not hold that token. I'm mainly interested in this on the automation side of the miner, because I love the crops farmer dApps. I'm happy that they changed how they're doing the divisor. I begged them to finally change that in all their dApps, and they finally did. So hopefully the inflation's not a big problem anymore. It'll probably take a while for that to kind of catch up. But yeah. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on this one. It's pretty simple to use. You approve. It's all in BUSD, which I like, and you approve it. What's in your wallet, you deposit it, and you get cubics, which is kind of like farmers. And then under automate, you can tell it how often you want to compound, and it will do it for you. I just really love these where I can kind of set it, come back in a week, turn off the automation, let it build up, withdraw, turn it back on, leave it for a while longer to just compound away. That's what I really like about this one. I will leave a link to this. I'm completely transparent. Maybe it's a referral link if you want to get into it. I'd appreciate if you use my link. If you don't, that's fine too. So yeah, that is Quantic. LockPay, LockPay is kind of interesting because it is, you know, there's so many of these rebasing tokens, and we all see what happens. They pump up and they dump, and the amount that you're getting from the rebasing usually isn't enough to keep up with how fast the token is dropping. Now this one, a couple things I don't like is like their marketing. This looks total, you know, I don't know how to say it, used cars salesman like. I don't know. This guy with his jacket and his polo, I mean, it just looks like used car salesman guy is trying to sell me something and saying 100 to a million. I mean, they're not just making money out of nowhere. So yeah, just be aware of that. But what they do is they have this thing so you cannot dump the token. So once you buy it, you have to, you can't just dump it all. You can't just wait for it to pump and then, you know, sell everything you have, because it won't let you do that. Right now you can sell 1% a day. You can't take out 100% of your position on this in one go. You can get 1% a day right now. And that'll fluctuate as time goes on. I think it goes up to like 5%. Yeah, so just be aware of that. You know, they're all about, you know, 480,000%. You might get 480,000% of that token, but that token has to hold its value to actually make that much more. You will, you know, after 1 year have 480,000% more of that token, but if it's worth, you know, a fraction, you know, a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny, you know, that might be worth $4.80. So just be aware of that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to read through all this. Just know that they have an anti-dumping mechanism, ADM. So people can't, you know, whales can't come in here and just buy it, let it pump up, and then just dump it, because they can cash out up to 5% a day. I think right now it's at 1. So yeah, just something to be aware of on this one. You can see in the dashboard, I put, what did I put into it? I put 299 into it, but because there's like a 13% tax going in, I ended up with like 262 dollars worth of that. So I'm just going to try it for a while and see. If you look at, you know, the chart looks amazing. You know, it's going up. Obviously, I'm curious to see how well it can sustain this trajectory, especially since people can't dump quickly. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Anyway, you guys, that is the Quantic and the LockPay. I will leave a link to both of these. The one on Quantic will be a referral link. Just know that. Just some news on my dApps. The first one is NFTs on Turd Burglar. Those NFTs are in the works. The dApp is going on the server. Yeah, the NFT developer that I got a guy that does NFT development. That's all he does, and he says the dApp's pretty much ready and ready to go on the server. So that's on its way up. Doing some final testing there, and then next is the dApp I've been working on. Some of you might know from previous videos and in Telegram. My front-end developer kind of scammed me, but I did find a new one, and I should have something back from the new developer in 2 days. That's the deadline on the platform I got him on, because I didn't want to go through Telegram like the other guy. So yeah, that one actually has a deadline, and I should see something in the next few days. And then the third one, I'm doing like a trading bot dApp, but I'm trying to make it like super very simple, but it's also going to be probably one of the safest bots that you can get on, you know, as safe as crypto can get. But that I'm working on. I did some, just did some numbers and ran some numbers and got some good results out of that. I'm working on code. I threw a little bit of money at it the other day to see how well it worked. I had some errors come up, so I couldn't run a full test, but I'll be fixing those soon and getting that going too, and release those results to you guys. Anyway, I'll also leave down below a link to our Telegram group. If you're not part of the group, go ahead and join. I don't charge anything for any of those kind of things, so you can join the group and chat away. If you have any thoughts or opinions on any of these kind of dApps that are out there, just let us know. I just want to have an open and honest community where people can jump in and voice their opinions on things. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it the thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit that big red button, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I release videos. I will have another one out later this week, but like I said, I'm pretty limited on internet. I don't know how long this video is going to take to upload. So anyway, guys, we will catch you on the next one.